Hi friends, how's everybody? I just wanted to come on and just share a dream that I had just this morning as I woke up, and it's just an very interesting dream. So I'll just jump straight into it. So I just wrote it down actually in my journal so I wouldn't forget all the details of it. So in my dream this morning, I was at some kind of convention or a rally. We were all seated around different tables or groups, and it was like a political rally or convention, right? So these were all people in politics, and it was some kind of like a local election, and I knew it was taking place in America, right? I don't know exactly where. So the people there, they were all very passionate and very excited about this. So I was like participating in it like I was one of them, do you know? Um, okay, so there was a very tangible sense of camaraderie and familiarity. At one point, I saw a man with red hair and a red beard, and he was crying. I suppose that he must have lost his seat in the election or something. So it was quite natural and understandable to see him cry, and you could sense the empathy in the crowd for him. These people felt like they were middle class. They were mostly well off, dressed very nicely. Also, I was amazed because I knew by revelation that most of these people, or nearly all, attended church, and most of them had been raised in the church. They were all deeply enthralled with these election events. So I was sat with a group of women, but my heart was actually breaking throughout this event, right? Because I was so conscious and aware of the devastating events that were about to befall the United States of America. And I was in a state of sad bemusement at what was taking place, and aware that the people were shockingly oblivious to the season that we were in. You know, so there was a lot of excitement in this room, and people were really into this rally, and they were consumed by this, you know, and they didn't seem to have any sense of what season we were in. And but for me it was, you know, it was so different, you know. So anyway, I started to cry, and one of the ladies looked at me, and I began to explain what was coming about God's judgments. But all the ladies that were seated in this group, because I was in this group with these ladies, they all began to disperse one by one, just kind of slip away, right? In other words, they didn't want to listen to what I was saying. But there was one lady that remained. She was kind of very friendly. She was being kind to me, really. That's what she was. She was being politely kind. And I think she was like, you know, a political leader's wife or something like that. That's what I sensed from her. That's the reason I think she was listening to me. And she was very well groomed. So I began to explain to her what was about to go down with the judgments and what God was doing. And I was crying because I really felt God's heartbreak. I really felt God's heartbreak for these people, because they were so unaware of what was about to transpire. And these people were so shockingly ignorant that it was completely disturbing to me. So this lady, she listened in patience and kindness, but I don't think she believed me. The other, you know, political people that were in the group that had walked away, they obviously didn't believe either. You know, they just didn't want to hear it. You know, they had no interest in hearing what I had to say. Do you know what I mean? Or what the Lord had to say. Yeah, so I think the Lord gave me that. Like when I woke in the morning, you know, after that dream, I was still feeling the heartbreak of the Lord, that these people had no clue what was about to happen. I was going to be, you know, the world was going to be turned upside down, and they had no idea about it. So, and I felt that the Lord was revealing to me, giving me insight. Now, I think this was obviously a conservative group, that were having a local election, or doing local elections or whatever. And as a lot of these people were involved in church, and that was amazing to me as well. And I had a revelation because I could actually see the churches that they were attending. So they were good Bible, Bible churches. So it could have been somewhere near the Bible Belt or something, because I knew many of them were raised in the church. But I just couldn't get over. I couldn't get over that these people didn't know about the prophecies, or the prophecies of the doom of America and the things that was befalling America. They had no clue, or else they just completely detached themselves from knowing about it. The fact that their churches wasn't teaching. I knew they were not subject to any teachings on the end times or what was coming. So that was the dream I had. I just think it was really insightful. So I just encourage any of you out there right now, that are living in America, just get the word out there. Just get these words out there. Get the prophetic words out there. Warn the people, because even if they don't believe you, when the trouble kicks in, they may remember the words that you spoke. And at that point, they may, reach out to the Lord. You know what I mean? So I just would really encourage any of my American friends out there to begin to just, share this with people and get the word out there. What's about the events and the prophecies that are going to transpire. So that people are not completely without hope when these things unfold. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that, because I thought that would mean something, and I really knew that these people were real, and they were in America, and that this was kind of something that was either just is about to happen, or but it was just the insight God was giving to me with these people, and I was really feeling God's burden for them. So that's why I just want to encourage people to, speak out. Don't be shy. Just be bold about it. I mean, when these things happen, they will know that you were a voice from God. They will know, you know what I mean? So, that's what I want to encourage you. So, do speak out. God bless you all. I will be back on again here with whatever God gives me to share. God bless you all. Bye.